And today is Saturday, October 28th, Team Extreme Zoom. And I just wanted to share with you guys what I've been doing in my challenge group because I'm so excited. I spent a lot of time like redesigning my avatar and making all new graphics and all new posts. And it's been the kind of group, like by the time I wake up in the morning and check my phone, there are like 10 comments on the day's post. And I'm like, seriously, this is what I get to wake up to? It's just, they've been so engaged and they don't even know each other. Like I have challengers in Kansas. I have people here, they've never even met. And they are like, just like loving on each other. So it's been really exciting. And I actually got the idea from, I got redesigning my avatar. Like Paula talks about that a lot. So she definitely planted that seed for me. But changing up my challenge group, I was feeling like it was just the same thing, like over and over. And I could tell like people weren't engaging. And right around the time I was thinking about this, someone in Beachbody Champions, I think she did like a live video talking about all the ideas that she's come up with. And I just took a piece of what she said in her video and took it and ran with it. So I'm going to share my screen, and I made like some slides of the graphics that I use, just so you guys can have an idea of like, you know, what I'm doing. I have about 100 tabs open, so give me just a second. I'm going to go here. Oh, share screen. So can you guys see this? Okay. So actually this is Tuesday, but on Monday we start with Motivation Monday. And so they actually write to me, or they post something about motivating. So sometimes one of them, like I have a hardcore 21-day fix girl, and she will put something that Autumn has said from her workout in there, or other people just copy and paste memes. And it's all just motivation. So it just gets them fired up for the week. And then Tuesday, I put up this bingo in the middle. Like I put it up in the morning and I say, you know, I talk about establishing vital behaviors, and this is going to set you up for success. So as you go through the day, think about, am I going to eat a clean meal? Am I going to drink enough water? How am I going to love on myself today? And then at the end of the day, if I don't have like the majority of people in the group telling me they have bingo, I call them out and I'm like, where are you? What happened today? Because even some of the rows, they don't all involve a workout. So if you missed your workout today, you could still get bingo. So that's Tuesday. And then Wednesday, I've been doing Woman Crush Wednesday and encourage them to tell me something that they love about themselves. And I was a little nervous because I feel like anytime you try to get like really deep, you get like crickets. Like it's just hard for people to share that. But they were like, oh, I am organized. I'm a perfectionist. I'm this, I'm that. And so they were really excited to like step up and tell what they love about themselves. So it was really awesome. And then Thursday, I asked them to share something that they're grateful about. So this was 1 week. I did this graphic of gratitude, and here was another week, attitude of gratitude. And it was just really, this was a really engaging post. I think this was probably one of the easiest for them because some of them were like, oh my gosh, I'm grateful for my kids, my husband, my life, my health. And it just really kind of shifted their mindset as a group. So those Thursdays have been really fun. And then Fridays, I have been doing, I'll do a couple of different posts and talk about, so this day, this was actually 2 separate posts. One was talking about like, are you drinking enough water? Post a picture of your favorite water bottle. And then the ice cream was talking about cravings and what we do, or like what your craving is, or is it a savory or sweet? And yeah, just talking, like we all have them. And it just really, like posts like this, just open dialogue. They just engage the challengers. So it's not always about a workout or, you know, just more to deal with your everyday life. And then on Saturdays, I've been using it to post about Shakeology, but I'm not doing any shake recipes. I'm doing all recipes that involve how to make food with Shakeology. So like I found a protein bar recipe. I found those energy balls to make with like peanut butter and chocolate Shakeology. But yeah, I just like dug around and found all Shakeology recipes about food. And then later on Saturdays, I put up the weekly score. And so going through the week, they have every, you know, like if they get bingo, they get 20 points. And so that is a little bit, you know, if you're not a point keeper, that might be a drawback for you. But for these guys, I really felt like it just motivated them. Like I have a couple of people that are like me, like they want to win. They want to, if they can get points or, you know, be the best at something, it really pushes them. So I put up the weekly score. Yeah. And I post it. And so there are people that have 5 points from the week, and there are people who have 250. So it really, I don't think it makes anybody feel bad. I think it, you know, hopefully it encourages them, but nobody's been like, oh man, don't do that. So then Sunday, I ask them to update their tracker and share if they're comfortable with what they've seen, if they've lost inches or pounds. And I will, sorry, I should back up a little bit. Probably every other day, I would post a little video at the end of the day and just be like, hey, you know, I like at the end of day one, I'm like, day one's done, yay. And so before I post this measuring down, like the day before, I would post a little video and say, hey, be prepared to take your weight and measurements in the next day, in the next day or two, because people, you know, they like to do it right when they wake up, and I wanted them to be prepared and not have a reason to not be able to update in the tracker. So I'd post a little video and say, hey, be prepared to take your weight and your measurements. And then I'd post this, and the first time I posted this, everyone was like, I'm down 2 inches. I'm down 2 inches. I'm down 2 pounds and 2 inches. And then they just were like commenting on one another, like, oh my gosh, that's so awesome. That's amazing. Thanks for sharing it. And again, like after getting through that first week and having them share about their weight and stuff, I think it just really created like the sense of community in the group, and bonding and trust and security. And moving through the rest of the challenge, they were sharing all kinds of stuff with each other. So it was just awesome. So I usually do a second post on Sunday about like self-love or personal development. So I made this graphic and just had them talk about one victory from the week, non-health, or not non-health, but non-fitness related. So not like, oh, I didn't have to use the modifier, but more like, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't lose my temper with my kids or whatever, but just them celebrating a victory. Like, and for a lot of them, it was really cool because they were sharing, they were saying, you know, I took the time to give myself a compliment today, or I took the time to, you know, take my dog on an extra walk so I could hit my step goal on my Fitbit or whatever. Anyway, yeah, that. And then here was one more graphic that I did, no limits. And I had them write 3 self-limiting, like self-limiting thoughts. So it was like, I'm not just blank. I'm better than blank. And I had them complete those in the comments. And yeah, I have a couple of more, but as I was trying to get through, going through all of the comments in my group, I just pulled the ones that really kind of show you how I follow through on my week. And I should back up and say that at the very beginning, my very first post, I called them. I didn't do like the normal introduce yourself, whatever. I said, pick 5 people that you're going to tell about this challenge. They're going to hold you accountable. So you're telling this person, oh, I'm in this 21-day challenge and this is why, and like share a goal with them. And then I ask them to either text me, private message me, send me a message through the app, and tell me what their goals were and the 5 people that they were telling. And so there were a couple of times when I had them check back in during those weeks, like, hey, when you update your measurements in the tracker for an extra 10 points, reach out to those 5 people and tell them what you see. Tell them, if you're noticing changes. And it's been, it's been like my funnest group. Like, I'm excited to wake up and check my notifications in the morning. And even like I have a couple of challengers that have been with me for a couple of months, and they're struggling. Like, they're not getting the results that they want. They can't follow their meal plan. They, they're just struggling. And I feel like this is the challenge that has turned that around for them. This is the one that their light bulb came on and they were like, oh my gosh, I need to do more for myself. So it's been awesome. We've been having a ton of fun. I'm sad. Tomorrow's our last day. I don't want it to end, but it's all good. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I can put this in a file in Team Extreme if you guys think that you might want to use it. Yeah, it's just been good.
This is awesome. I'm so excited for you that you had such an engaged, fun group and that you're enjoying the experience of a good challenge group again. Because I know it can be easy. I mean, I fall into the rut too sometimes after running them for 5 years.
Yeah.
It's easy to just kind of dump some stuff into a group, and it kind of sucks to do that because the challengers feel that, I think. So my question is how do you think you can keep this kind of momentum and fun and excitement going long term?
So just keep switching it up. And I'm already thinking about the theme for this was fired up. That's what the group is called. And I really just led with this and every time I was making a video, I swear I was just kind of being crazy and being really animated in the video. And I was like, I am so excited. And I think that they were like, whoa, okay, I can get on board with that. Let's go. So just bringing that energy every single time. And I really, I don't know, I like how I had a theme for every day. So sticking with something like that, but tweaking a little bit and keeping it kind of a surprise for that first week. And I put a lot of time into making these graphics, but they're set, now they're there, I can recycle those. And I changed I didn't put it in there. There were a couple that I made, overcoming self-doubt, overcoming or smashing or crush. That was the whole part of Women Crush Wednesday, crushing your self-limiting doubts, crushing these false statements that you say about yourself. So sticking to that in some way, but changing it up at the same time. Does that make sense? Maybe not calling it Woman Crush Wednesday next time. And as every week, it was those same themes with just a little bit of a different graphic. And it was they knew it was coming. And so they were like, oh, today this is what I'm telling myself. So yeah, does that answer your question?
Yeah, absolutely. I liked that there were a lot of components that I liked, but that you're doing the personal development aspect of it, even though you're not like calling it that, or really like they don't know they're doing personal development, but you're kind of, bringing that aspect in for them. I think that's awesome. And then what else was I going to say that I liked so much? I don't know. Oh, the pick the 5 people you're going to share about the challenge, and then they're going to help hold you accountable. I like that for a couple of reasons, but because it's them putting the word out to other people, which is great, but it's without it being like asking for referrals or whatever. You're saying you're telling them this because they're going to help you. Yeah. So that's really cool. It'll be interesting to see if any of those people that were the accountability partners end up joining in another challenge.
Yeah.
You have to let us know if that happens.
One of the other things that I did, and I can't remember which graphic I used, but I called them out and I said, you're good. I think it might have been a Motivation Monday. Said, instead of sharing it in the group today, you're going to share it out in the world. And I just wrote like, we could use so much kindness and positive energy in the world. Today, you're going to share it outside of this group. So take a screenshot of a text message that you send or whatever. And I had 2 people post a picture with someone that, like, one was a former challenger who stopped coming in. And she was like, look who I found. She's going to be in our next challenge. And the other one reached out to one of her 5 people and posted about it. And I was like, yeah, that's awesome. And so if they're that excited, then hopefully our next go round hopefully it works.
Yeah. See if you can get some like testimonials or before and afters or that kind of thing out of this group that you can use. Yeah, that's awesome. Cool. Exciting. Yeah. So, Lisa, hey, Lisa, by the way, hi. Lisa was asking if we can talk about November to Remember. So, yeah, totally. Is there anything, Lisa, that you wanted to say specifically about it or just to bring it up?
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
I'm in our community center, so I keep the internet sketchy a little bit. Yeah, I briefly just saw a quick little post about it, but I haven't had time to even really dig into it. I don't really know exactly what it entails, and I know schools have a chance to earn $50,000. Like, I heard little bits and pieces, and I think I want to try to do an event at my school to see if I could get them to,
yeah,
with the new Tony Horton program coming out. So nice. I don't really know anything about it. So if you guys just tell me what you know, and then I could go back and re-look into the 411 Beachbody page. I just haven't had time. I just heard like little bits.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's kind of like our team cup, but it's different in that it's not 5 people teams. It's 2-person teams. So you're just going to want to partner up with somebody and register. And you have until I think November 6th to do that, but it starts November 1st. And then, so like kind of going along with that, what you just mentioned, double time. So there's a double time all access challenge pack that's going to be worth 3 points, starting October 31st and running through November. So, definitely if you're going to sell an all access challenge pack, make sure you have people order the double time version of it. And pretty much,
okay, what's the difference?
It's pretty much the same thing, but they get the little ball that you use in that program.
Is it more than the all access challenge pack?
Same price.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. And Lisa, that would be a great program for you to do with your class, right?
Yeah, I've been doing that kind of stuff anyways and making up my own things, but I pull it and put it in circuits and stuff. But this, if I could do like an event and advertise that our school could win money, you know what I mean, and donate a portion of my profits back to the PTA, that'd be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. I love it. Yeah. jump on it because it's like.
So what was the part? Do you guys know? That I know, that like the schools could win certain amount. Do you know anything about that or no?
Yes. Yes. You have to register. I'm like, I do, but yeah, you have to register within your region. So, I mean, it would be good for you to have a partner that's, in your same region. So, like I'm in the West region, you're probably Central, I guess.
You don't have to, though.
You don't have to. You can register in any region, but you kind of want to be like represent your own. But anyways, I think it's each region it gets the top 7 winners. Is that right? Are you looking at it, Maria? I know you look stuff up.
I'm trying to find it. My dog distracted me. Turned on the TV.
Oh. So I know there's a top winner of that 50,000. Like they're not giving multiple $50,000 prizes. I don't think.
No, but there was like 50, 25, 10, 1. Like there was a bunch of levels, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's going to the top challenge pack sellers. I guess I don't know how you would put that in each region. Is that what it's doing?
Yeah, I'm trying to look at my notes from a couple of weeks ago when I was talking about this. It's it's the top 4 teams. So it's like, yeah.
It's the first and second place winner will work with Team Beachbody to select a recipient of the $50,000 donation.
What is that?
You have to be in the back office. I just clicked on the thing. You know how it gives you a pop-up that says November to remember, register now. So I just clicked on it and there's a whole spiel about it. There's opportunity to earn a prize for achieving Success Club 5 or 10. Plus, if your team is a top Success Club point earner in one of our 7 designated regions during the promotion period, each team member will be awarded 1,000 bonus points. But we all know the season is also about giving back. So the 8 individual coaches who sell the most double time challenge packs during the promotion period will each earn the opportunity to work with Team Beachbody to select a local school related charity or PTA to receive a charitable donation from Team Beachbody. And then the first and second place gets the $50,000 donation.
Cool.
Yeah, and then it's like third and fourth place is 25,000, fifth and sixth place is 10,000, seventh and eighth place is 5,000. So, and then there's
gotcha
just for your team. So if both teammates have to qualify for Success Club 5 or 10, and you'll receive an exclusive Team Beachbody baseball hat. If both teammates qualify for Success Club 10 and have a combined total minimum of 30 Success Club points, and you are one of the top Success Club point earning teams in their designated region, each team member will receive the 1,000 bonus points, which is basically $1,000, I think. I mean, they call it bonus points now, but I think it's $1,000. Yeah. One bonus point equals $1.
I don't understand bonus points. Oh, okay.
It's dollars.
It's your commission. It's your commission. But it's just
okay.
like a bonus. So 1 bonus point equals $1 US for a total of 2,000 bonus points to a winning team. So.
Cool. And does it say in the rules about diamonds, it can only be 1 diamond per team?
Yes.
Okay.
1 lifetime diamond per team. You can only register in 1 region. So if you live in different regions, pick one and register in that region. Yeah, no more than 1 lifetime diamond or above. And the coach that registers the team must select which region the team will be participating in at the time of the registration. And in order to participate in a particular region, at least 1 coach on the team must have the billing address of their coach account in that region.
Okay.
So basically it.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Cool. So registration is open. So grab a partner and jump on it. We should all register for it. There's no reason not to, you know? Yeah. Cool. Okay. Anything else going on, you guys? Erica, are you doing a 2-week or a 3-week program for our challenge group for November?
I'm going to do 2 weeks, starting November 6th. And then, so do 14-day. And that leads us to the week of Thanksgiving, which I'll take off. But then that following Monday, I don't know what the date is. I'm going to do a 3-day refresh challenge. That weekend after Thanksgiving. And
27th.
yeah, the 27th. And then I think probably a 2-week in December so that it ends on the 14th, and then do a little obsessed, I think. But I don't know.
So a little obsessed.
10 minutes.
You know when that starts? Isn't that
December 14th.
okay? And it's just a week version of it, right?
Yeah.
1 week.
Yeah. It's I don't think any of my challengers are, I don't know. It's not really a beginner program. So anyway, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do it, like run a regular challenge group as I do it. And
Maybe we can do a coach
yeah, that's a good idea.
challenge group for that.
That's a good idea.
Just us coaches.
Suffer together.
That's a
I
good
think
idea.
I think that's a great idea because right now with everything going on, and I'm still trying to give back to my challengers and everything, but I'm going through just a lot right now, and I almost feel like I just need to be a challenger for a little while to like recalculate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
And I think if we all commit to, it's a short thing, we all commit to that together. I mean, we could really get some good results ourselves that we can, use to promote that when it comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it starts December 14th on a Thursday. That's kind of
So
a
that's
weird.
when it's released.
Oh,
I don't know if
isn't it only released for a week? Because you have to do. Oh no, never mind.
It'll probably be, once it's out, like Sean Week or whatever.
yeah.
Wait, which one is this that we're talking about?
It's Autumn's new. So in January,
Oh yeah.
launching a little 80-day obsession.
That releases in January. They're doing like a week's worth in December.
Yeah,
December
like
14th.
sneak peek. Yep.
The little.
What's it called? 80 like. What's her
80
program?
80-day obsession is the whole program,
Okay, yeah.
and then a little obsessed is the sneak peek.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
I think your time's running out.
I know. Cheap. Well, okay.
This
Just
was really good,
Thank-
Erica.
15%.
Thanks, guys. You did a great job, Erica. If you could post those slides in the files, that would be so awesome of you. I'd really appreciate that.
Yeah.
I gotta hop off, you guys, because I'm at my daughter's gymnastics up, and I don't want to disturb the people around me.
Okay.
Thanks for hopping on, Lisa.
Bye, guys. Have a great